For years, rumors circulated that Giannis Antetokounmpo might one day leave the Milwaukee Bucks. Each time those whispers grew louder, the Bucks took aggressive steps to keep their franchise superstar happy and loyal. They understood the immense value of having a generational talent, someone capable of shifting the league's power balance with a single decision. In 2020, with Giannis nearing free agency, Milwaukee went all in. They pulled off a major trade for Drew Holiday, surrendering a haul of draft picks in the process. That gamble paid off. The Bucks won the NBA championship in 2021, cementing Giannis's legacy and giving the franchise its first title in 50 years. But by 2023, the warning signs returned. Giannis made it clear that loyalty wouldn't outweigh his desire to win. Winning a championship comes first, he said. I don't want to be on the same team for 20 years and not win again. Once again, the Bucks reacted. They hired Adrian Griffin, Giannis's preferred choice, as head coach and paired him with superstar Damian Lillard. Yet despite their efforts, this time feels different. The Bucks now appear to be out of moves. It's like a relationship where one partner has spent every dime trying to keep the other happy. Flowers, jewelry, vacations, only to eventually confess, I've got nothing left. That's where Milwaukee stands today, capped out, draft pick strapped, and facing a bleak future. The roster is aging, the supporting cast is thinning, and the window for contention is closing fast. With Lillard now 35 and dealing with an Achilles injury, it's hard to envision a late career surge. Even before his injury, Milwaukee looked outclassed by younger, faster teams like the Indiana Pacers in this year's playoffs. Giannis was his usual dominant self, but it wasn't enough. The team's trade deadline gamble, shipping Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma, flopped, and they're not projected to have a first-round pick until 2031. At this point, it feels inevitable. A league-shaking headline is coming. Giannis Antetokounmpo requests trade from Milwaukee Bucks. When that happens, and most insiders believe it's a matter of when, not if, the entire NBA will enter a frenzy. Forget Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, or Trae Young. Giannis becomes the top prize, and every team with assets and ambition will want a seat at the table. So what happens next? What would Milwaukee even want in return? With no picks of their own to tank for, they'll need quality players now, or the best long-term package possible to rebuild on the fly. Here are some of the most intriguing possibilities. Brooklyn Nets. The Nets reportedly have Giannis at the top of their off-season wish list. However, a core of Nick Claxton and Cam Johnson won't cut it. They'd need to throw in multiple first-round picks and top prospects to have a real shot. As it stands, it's a long shot. Golden State Warriors. This scenario feels more viable. According to The Athletic, the Warriors have long dreamed of pairing Giannis with Stephen Curry. One proposed deal? Jimmy Butler in a sign-and-trade, Jonathan Kuminga, and 4 first-round picks in exchange for Giannis and Kuzma. Painful for Golden State fans, but a Curry-Giannis duo could dominate the league. Orlando Magic. The Magic have plateaued and are one superstar away from true contention. A package built around Franz Wagner, Anthony Black, Gary Harris, and 5 first-round picks might get Milwaukee's attention. Add a veteran point guard, and Orlando could leap into the championship conversation. Houston Rockets, arguably the team with the most to offer. Young talents like Jalen Green and Jabari Smith Jr. have promise, but they need a closer. A deal involving Green, Smith, top rookie Reed Shepherd, and 4 unprotected picks could bring Giannis to H-Town. At 30, he'd be the best Rocket star since Hakeem Olajuwon. Other dark horse candidates, Oklahoma City Thunder. If they fall short of the finals, they have the picks and talent to make a serious push. New York Knicks. If they're willing to package Karl Anthony Towns in a deal, Giannis could find New York intriguing. San Antonio Spurs. With Victor Wembanyama and a war chest of assets, the Spurs could pitch a future dynasty. Toronto Raptors. Quietly building a stockpile of young talent and picks, they could sneak into the conversation. On the flip side, teams like the Miami Heat likely lack the draft capital to make a serious offer, while others may balk at the asking price or Giannis's long-term commitment.